Alrighty, we're here. It's here. It's here. Alrighty, ready for the most mid collab? I don't know. It's not that mid. I mean, like, I know a lot of people think it's mid, but I don't know. I'm alright with it. I think this is a cool collab, nonetheless. I mean, collabs are cool in general, so I'm not gonna complain too bad about it. But anyways, we are here. We are chilling. We are ready, I think. Dang. Homie drew Levi immediately as soon as the update was ready. That's crazy. First multi. Out of curiosity, can you get the tickets day one? I know somebody was asking earlier. Draw heroes. Completely clear the final episode of the Collab World Quest. So that's the story. Get a bingo 10 times during the event period. Use special exchange shop 5 times. Engrave equipment 1 time. Oh my god, engrave equipment? Come on, man. Yeah, I think we... you could... Well, could you do that? Probably. I think you could. Either way. I think we're pretty much good. I think we can go ahead and just try to hop in. Got a decent little stack of gems here. Obviously, I'm not going that hard. I just plan on getting... hopefully a copy of each of the characters, and then I'll finish out the rotation that I'm on. Or, well, depending on when I get them. I don't know. Let me see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not planning on going too crazy here. Local summons, I appreciate that, Sheriff. Appreciate you stopping by. Gonna try getting my first AOT collab units. Well, best of luck, my friend. Get 5 multis for free, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it's either 5 or 6 multis. I can't remember exactly. What's going on, Konata? Got both same multi 90 gems. Hey, well, you got a 6/6 them since you got a Zenith account now, so it doesn't matter. Sorry, King, you're not out that early. Not looking like I'm getting anything early so far, anyway. What's going on, Lonnie? Typical. I'm kind of hoping I can at least pull one of them in the rotation, so that way I can just do one rotation. What are we looking like? Hot nothing. Kind of nervous to pull 5 characters. Yeah, that's awful. If this wasn't a rerun collab, I would be pretty nervous. But because I already have the first 4 characters, it's not really that big of a deal. Just trying to get the 2 new ones. That's basically it. Basically all I need. 420 trust. Okay. I flash a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Good luck. Appreciate that, Kelvin. Going in. Wish me luck. Heriberto, I wish you luck, my friend. Only 5 total, 2 new. Well, technically there's 6 characters, but one of them is an SR character because this is an old collab. Okay, little far in. We'll let it rock though. We'll let it ride. First SSR of the summons. We'll see how it goes. Don't remind me, 12 more rotos to go. Hell yeah. 12 rotos. Forgot the SR one? Nah, you're good. Good luck. Appreciate that stealth. Did I miss anything? Nah, this is the first SSR about to be pulled. We'll see how it goes. Alright, what do we got? Okay. I mean, AOT, this is the old SSR Aaron, so... is what it is. I mean, if I pull enough of these old characters, I could potentially trade them for, like, copies of the newer ones. Don't know how lucky we're going to get with that, though, so I'm not too sure. Good luck for once. My first is new Levi. Nice. That's good to hear. This one's looking pretty bland, I think. Good luck on your summons. I appreciate that, Linkson. Hope I know you're summoning, too. You said that you were going to do, like, 2 rotations or something like that. I hope that they go well. This one's looking very middle of the road. Chaos mode was fun until Demon King teams started wiping me turn 1. Luckily, I did not play a single match of Chaos during week 2, and I was still able to place in top 1% because I pushed so hard in week 1. So, luckily, I did not have to deal with all of the toxicity. It was fantastic, actually. Absolutely get shafted? Well, I hope not, but we'll see how it goes. Man, so far, my pulls are not looking great. Got the Lily I was missing? Nice. New characters are always nice. Okay. 300 gems, 2 SSRs, I got screwed over. It happens sometimes. Collabs are not really where you want it to happen, but it does happen. My condolences, my friend. Did I get knocked back on this? I wasn't paying attention. Not looking great either way. 330 gems got all the units. Nice. That's good. That's pog. We'll have to wait 10 hours till I get back from work. Okay, well, should have time to mentally prepare yourself, maybe. Bruh, these multis are actually really bad for me. Alright, we at least get a guaranteed SSR on the next one. Chaos PvP was a pain for me, but I managed to stay top 5%. I needed gems for this. Nice. That's good to hear then. Worry about the longevity of these units? Yeah, that's probably going to be one of the big things. Should have done the same. I sat at 9% when I ended because I didn't play much the second week after looking for AOT units had to offer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was in, I think I was in like the top 0.2% or something like that. And I went ahead and just chilled the entire week and just checked on it periodically to see if I needed to do any grinding, and so I didn't really want to mess with it at all because it was just a bunch of sins teams and like demon teams and stuff. It was just typical stuff. So anybody got any guesses for the 300 here? Hopefully the the rotation will turn around a little bit because I still need both of the new characters at this point. Collab, it's not the greatest collab, but I mean collabs are pretty cool nonetheless. Aaron, okay. Aaron, Elaine. Got 2 SSRs till 330, one AOT character. Oh no. Levi, calling it. Okay, Copycat. Roxy, Mikasa, Red Escanor. Oh lord. Alright, well let's see what you got. Okay, green mono. Very cool. And by that I mean not that cool. I still need, I think I need 2 copies of Roxy if I wanted to 6/6 her, so could potentially use a copy or 2 of her, but that's, I don't know, maybe a pipe dream. Worse than Red Elaine. I would take that over Red Elaine. Red Elaine is pretty bad. I really like the blue Elaine. Red Elaine is terrible. Alright, we got another one. Let's see what we can do here. She has secret technique ult, no. Yeah, she does actually. So that dupe actually could go a long way. Which I don't think my mono is like high duped at all. I think that might be the first extra copy of her I've pulled, maybe the second. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with her dupes, to be honest. I can't remember if I've pulled any extras or not, but we'll see. I need 5 copies for 6/6 Roxy. That'll happen sometimes. At least you have the Roxy though. Just having a character goes a long way, honestly. That's why I don't tend to overspend. That's bad. Okay. Now to wait for free tickets. I wish they did gems so I could pull and get a refund. Oh no. Well, can't get that lucky, unfortunately. Alright, well, not an AOT character. So far we've pulled the bad Aaron, and that is pretty much the extent of AOT so far. Roxy's already 6/6 since I got her all on her debut banner. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I tend to try, like, I understand the point of pulling a character for 6/6, like, whenever they initially come out, but then it just, like, it makes pulling that character at all in the future a lot less interesting. But obviously some characters are way more useful, like, whenever they first drop and everything, so maxing them out early can be good, but can be, you know, I don't know, there's goods and bads, maybe. Mostly goods. 600 in 2 SSRs. Someone is cursing me. Gonna do 1 rotation because free to play. Well, best of luck, Shiro. If they put Armor Titan, it will definitely summon. Well, not looking like it's gonna be this time. And who knows if we'll get a part 3 of this banner. Such catastrophe. Oh, could we get an AOT character? That would be very cool. God, they're always so far in. Banner rates are so bad, when you reach 600, you might not even get the guaranteed. I don't think the rates are actually too bad. Like, they could have put way more SSRs in this thing like they normally do. So I'm going to take what I can get here. Like, I'm not going to complain too bad about it. I think, obviously, the coin shop units and some of the, like, non-featured characters aren't great, of course, but I don't know. There's only 12 SSRs, and 5 of them are collabs. So, I mean, I don't know. We got that going for us, I guess. Got the 2 units I needed at 330. Nice, nice. Good to hear. I think it's the next one. Sorry, I'm clicking through kind of slow. Here we go. Alright. That's not... I mean, I'll take it. But that's not the one or not any of the ones that I'm wanting. Mikasa is cool, I guess. Alrighty. Technically, if I needed all of the collab characters, I would be 2 out of 5 right now. Who do you think's the next fest? I have no idea. I know some people are already kind of speculating on it, because I think it's in November. But I really don't know who's going to be the next one. They did Mikasa dirty by making her a PvE unit. Yeah, they really want at least one character to be PvE, it seems like, for each of the collabs now, and she definitely drew the short straw on that one, which, honestly, she wasn't really good in PvP regardless, so I'm not really going to complain too much about it. I like PvE stuff, and the human team hits really hard as is, so it's just going to make her, you know... I think that she'll be a decent backliner for the human team for PvE stuff. I mean, not that we really needed more damage for most PvE activities, but I don't know. I'm not really that worried about it. Yikes, man! We are not gonna get either of the new characters. It does not look like. Do you use attack or HP for DK? I built HP defense for him, but genuinely, I would recommend going attack crit, because I do want to build an attack crit set for mine, and I think I would get more use out of it over the HP defense set, just because he already has damage cap and stuff like that built in. I don't know. I guess, well, I guess it's, I don't know. It's really back or forth, because he already has damage caps, so you don't really need HP defense, but at the same time, he does so much damage when he pops stats that I guess you don't technically need the attack or the extra attack or anything like that. It's really just up to you kind of thing. How's the pulls so far? We've pulled 1 old Eren, 1 Mikasa, and none of the new characters. We pulled a couple of extra SSRs, but nothing good. So we're still working through the first rotation. Hopefully, I only have to do 1 rotation, but not looking good with these. That is the second green mono, unfortunately. So very cool there. I just need to pull one of the new characters, and I can just guarantee the second one, and then be done. They know that I have a decent amount of diamonds on the account right now, so they're like, well, we gotta drain him. That's exactly how it goes. Old Levi at 90? Dang. Kind of feels bad when you pull the character that they give away for free. Like, unless you just want dupes for the character, like, I'd be a little salty about it. Got both the new Eren and Levi as well as Roxy and 180. That's huge. That's honestly really good. Another mono, that's right. Not looking great for us today, boys. We'll see how it goes. Well, if I can pull 1 more old SSR Attack on Titan character, I could just trade my coins in for 1. And I hate going all the way for 1 character and then having to choose, and then it would feel really bad if I got to 900 or 600, grabbed Levi, for example, and then when we started the second rotation, I pull Levi at that point. Like, that always feels terrible to me. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Restart the game. I don't really do the restart the game kind of stuff. It's all luck at the end of the day. I'm not superstitious about it. Damn, this shaft. I know this is not great so far. Looking at Levi passive, isn't he basically human tier? I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really seem like tier to me, but maybe, kinda. What do we got? That's the old Eren again. Okay, well, that's not that bad actually, because now I can trade. Now I can trade copies for the other copy. So I think I'm gonna not even worry about feeding dupes to any of these characters, because realistically, the old characters are pretty bad anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I if I feed the dupes or not. They're going to stay bad. So we'll just grab Levi here and then trade for Aaron in the coin shop, I think. So let me grab new green Levi. And then we are going to trade coins because I'm not that worried about it. Man is trading dupes. Yeah, I don't care. Do not care at all. I'd rather have the 1,400 diamonds on my account than have to go an extra bit just for one copy of another character. So not that worried about it. Don't really care about dupes anyway. If you've watched the channel for any sort of length of time, you probably already know that I don't pull extra dupes and stuff like that. Literally don't care. So either way, we got both of the new characters, so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and power these bad boys up. This man is drunk. I don't know that. What a weird animation to give the character. Which then I don't know. I've said it a couple of times. I'm not caught up on the show or anything, so I'm sure some of the like weird things that they do or like mannerisms that they have are probably explained in the show, maybe, but very, very odd to me. I'm just not too familiar. 2-6 Margaret, we know. 166, the new Margaret. I'm happy. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Have to power them up. We do have to power them up. Very unfortunate. It's alright, though. It'll take too long. Like his coat, though. His coat's kind of cool. Alrighty. At least, I mean, at least we did pull the extra dupes, though. Like, at least we pulled the extra copies so that way I could just trade. Because, realistically, I don't know how long these characters are going to stay in the meta or anything like that. I don't care about the ultimate levels anyway. I mean, most of the time in PvP, like, the metas are so fast nowadays, and, like, there's so much, like, one-turn kill potential with a lot of these units that it's not like I'm gonna, like, unless I'm just rushing ultimates, most of the time I'm not even gonna like have to worry about trying to like use it. So it's not really that like big of a deal to me anyway. Let's go for, oh yeah, I forgot we gotta do this. Their ults are meant anyway. Well, so, I mean, their ults they don't seem that bad. I mean, Aaron's, for some reason, does seem pretty mediocre. I've seen a couple of JP videos where, even with a 6-6 ultimate, he kind of drops the ball, which is really crazy to think about, considering he's, like, brand new. But, Levi's, on the other hand, seems, like, really strong. I don't know. Maybe I've seen somebody drop the ball with his ultimate as well. I can't remember exactly. But either way, not that big of a deal. Like I said, I don't typically end up getting ultimates anyway, so it should be fine. He does get free cosmetics, but unfortunately they're tied behind whatchamacallit. They're tied behind the events, so I'm not going to be able to get them like anytime soon. I could go ahead and power up his regular costumes. I think we might do that before we do PvP. Because I do want to try to do like a free-to-play, like no cosmetics sort of run with both of the characters. Oh, I forgot you don't have to actually do a battle with them. That's so weird. Very bizarre. This man with the big tubes is so weird looking to me. Actually kind of bizarre looking. Hopefully I got some luck on the AOT banner, got shafted on the DK banner, got him at 900. Yeah, having to go to the guaranteed sucks sometimes, but I pretty much expect it nowadays, unfortunately. You gonna do free-to-play showcase? Yeah, I plan to. Hope everyone here remembered to hit that like button, just saying. Well, I mean, that's up to them, man. They gotta make their decision. Do they like the stream? Hey, hit the dislike button if you don't like the stream. I'm okay with it. It's okay. I understand. Gonna just get them for the box CC. That's fair enough. Honestly, like, I mean, if you missed the first AOT collab and you summoned for this one, like, there are 5 new characters to get for you. So, I mean, it is a good amount of box CC if you don't have any of them. But, I don't know. I unsubbed. Thank you so much, King. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, for me, I don't like pushing box CC anymore. I understand, like, you know, if you're newer to the game or you're still working on your account and everything like that, you probably need to work on box CC and everything like that. But box CC stuff is so tedious, man. It's awful. So I try not to worry about it as much as I can. But I know it's a big part of the game, unfortunately. I'm gonna hit that like button or I'm gonna show up at their doorstep. You can't threaten them. It has to be natural. They have to actually like the stream to like the stream. Good evening, gamers. Late, but was game happy to report 2-6 on both the new characters and 300. That's really good. That's really good to hear. I'm proud of you, my son. Congratulations on your summons. What collab are you waiting for? I get asked this like almost every stream now. I really like Fire Force, and I want Fire Force in the game. I think it could be awesome. I think it could be really cool. Fire Force, top notch. F because Tower of Trials is gone. Netmarble nerf knowledge. I know. It's crazy too because I was just looking at it. I think over the course of the time since they dropped the latest 3 floors, I think floor 29 was the like most popular floor out of the new lineup, and that video alone from since it launched till earlier today when I checked it, I think that video alone made me over like $150, which was pretty cool. Like just one video over, you know, obviously that's over a large span of time, like a couple of months, but even then, one video doing that is pretty cool. So I really can't complain. Those videos did really well. I think they also helped boost viewership a lot. Like they were a good way to kind of get people, you know, over to the channel, which was you know, good for me. But now that they're gone, obviously it probably will drop off a little bit as far as, you know, consistency. But we'll have to see how it goes. Maybe they'll add new game mode or something that I can make guides for. But nothing's gonna hit quite like Tower of Trials did, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Stranger Things collab was the best collab. God, it's a bold statement there. That's a very bold statement. So, out of curiosity, do you guys think it's okay if we're gonna do a free-to-play showcase? Should I buy the SSR outfits for both of the characters for 60 gems, or should I wait and do no extra outfits at all? Doing Labyrinth videos. I do like a rough Labyrinth video or whatever, but I mean, there's not too much like extra stuff to do with Labyrinth from, I don't know, from what I know. You could just unlock their passive. Yeah, they don't have like a passive story like fight or anything like that. Buy it. Wait. Free to play. Don't buy costumes, but it's free. Wait it out. Buy them and unequip. No extra. Wait and do no extra outfits. Free to play can bet the 60 gems. Okay. We'll just not buy them for now. Then I'll buy them afterwards. It's completely fair. I think I can buy. I can get one more defense orb. I have to wait 300 GP between every single one of these. We're making our way. We're at 88%, boys. Gluttony's almost over. Let me go ahead and upgrade Aaron's costumes then. Since, I mean, we're just going to upgrade his base costumes. And then we'll, I need to get holy relics for both of these characters before I showcase them, because it would be completely redundant to showcase a character without getting their free holy relic. Do we know if we can get 2 holy relics day 1 or not? I'm assuming we can. Like, I think there might be one in the story, maybe, or in the Titan Conquest game mode. I'm not 100% sure. And then maybe, I know the Colossal Titan Exchange Shop also has 1, I think. You can get 2? Okay. That is good. Well, we might mess around with the events then really quickly until we can grab the holy relics, which shouldn't take too long, I don't think. Okay, so those are base costumes done. 58k CC. I know it's behind my camera there, but his CC is not great. Levi's is 57. Okay. Is what it is. Got one from Bingo. Okay. How do we get them old Bingo? How many tickets? 7. Damn. No multi. I guess we could go ahead and do the world quest. Is there one in the world quest, or would this be a waste of time right now? Old SSR Aaron free? No, not old SSR Aaron. You get the old red Levi for free. I think I need to do free stages, right? If I want to get bingo tickets, if I'm not mistaken. Bingo tickets, free stages. Really don't like that they give out tickets now instead of gems. Well, I think they might end up changing that back. I think it's just been because of the whole, because this is like literally right after the festival. They probably already had this sort of stuff planned out. Maybe they'll take that feedback into account though. World Quest has none. Okay, then we'll do free stage then. Let me go and I don't know, farm food. Farm some ingredients, why not? Milk, please. Can look on missions tab, okay. Titan Elimination has a relic box, okay. We shall do that then. Is Titan Elimination really easy? I assume it probably is. I would imagine they didn't update it much, if at all. How many skip tickets was this a waste of? Are we gonna get 30 of these? Oh, I forgot. If you keep clicking on the game, it will make the game go faster because the game is very poorly optimized. Very cool of them to do that to me. Bingo. Can you not skip this? Bruh, they took the skip button away. Why would they do this to me? Got everything I wanted from my summons. I thought you were waiting. I thought you were waiting 10 hours. You said. Oh man, we got really unlucky. Holy. That's great. Okay. Titan Conquest. Oh, we have to do, not Titan Conquest, we need to do Titan Elimination. So we get 1 from here, and then I assume, yeah, we get them from the exchange shop as well. Okay, so we can guarantee these right now. I think the bingo one might be not doable at the moment. What are we gonna do? Humans, I guess. Why not? Go Arthur, and we'll go new Levi and new Aaron, and we'll go up. We'll go with T-Bon, and we'll go with Roxy. And we need backliners maybe, so like Death Pierce and Easton maybe. Supporting hero? Oh, I guess I don't need to do that. If you're doing the 4-man raid later, invite me, please. Okay, I mean, we should be doing them like shortly. I think after we do this, I should unlock a couple of them, if I'm not mistaken. Let's do Levi and do Bond maybe, and we'll throw Easton in the back, and we'll just throw some links on. Let me grab Sariel for him, since we can guarantee crits, which I imagine this is going to be very easy if I had to guess. But I could be wrong on that. Anyways, bye now. See you, Leeson. Appreciate you stopping by, man. You're my go-to for the gimmicks. Yeah, the Tower of Trials was like really nice for like making guides and stuff like that, but yeah, unfortunately they are removing the entire game mode, which is kind of crazy. So we can rush ultimate. Why not? Are you gonna make HP defense or attack crit for both of the new units? I'm giving them both attack crit. I did make an HP defense set for Aaron, since we now have 3 Aarons in the game. I figured that one of them can just hold on to an HP defense set, and then I can swap to it if I need it, but I don't have plans to make a Levi HP defense set for now, but I guess if I play with him enough and think that I need one, I could make one maybe, but I definitely plan on having attack crit on Aaron, or on Levi, and then I have a set of both for Aaron. But I imagine I'm going to just use the attack crit on him as well. Got shafted with one Mikasa. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, man. Attack crit's probably better for both of them. Yeah, I kind of think so. Out of curiosity, I kind of want to see how much this infect does. Which, I mean, these are pretty low-level enemies. Yeah. Not quite enough. It is an infect card, so I wasn't expecting, like, the biggest damage out of that. If I had his costumes, maybe that would have killed, but... oh, well. Wish you had me as a friend so I could do Titan Raid together. Cough, cough, wink, wink. Yeah, unfortunately, I have... dude, everybody wants to be on the friends list, and I obviously can't add everybody since there's a limit on it. And it's just... it's such a hassle going through and deleting people off just to add people and stuff like that. It's just... I always try to just stay away from it if I can. Like, I mean, I'd love to have all of you guys on the friends list, of course, but it's just not really convenience-wise and everything. It's just it's a big hassle, unfortunately. Limit of 59 is so weird. Well, it's also tied to, I think, your player level, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember exactly what it is, but something. Please don't delete me. I use your bit for demons. That's all good. I mean, the only time I delete people off is if I look on my friends list and I see that there's like somebody who hasn't logged in like 2 or 3 days, or like even more than that. I'll delete them if I have a friend request that's already active, and then I'll just accept the friend request. So I mean, I don't actively go through and like delete people off of there, so it's fine. I should hopefully be able to one-shot with Escanor on all of these. So glad I managed to get the Tower Conquered title before it went away. Well, I think you can also get that title from the Event Tower Trials as well, if I'm not mistaken. So it's you'd still have chances to get it, but or is that one for regular Tower Trials only? Am I thinking of the right one? Tower Conqueror? I can't remember now off the top of my head. Gonna unadd me? No. Pretty good, plenty. Is there room? Any more room for me on your friends list? Nah, my friends list is full right now, man. I'm sorry. I don't got room for nobody, unfortunately. I pretty much stay like maxed out. Because anytime I do like demons or like any sort of raids or anything like that with people, I immediately get friend requests from them as well. So unless there's just people on my friends list who are super inactive, I don't really like to make room. I'll remove you, Tony. How good is Blue Aaron? Blue Aaron seems to be the weaker of the two from what I've seen, but depending on like the team that you go against, he can be really good. I think you really want to fight people who have buffs on, like that's kind of his whole thing. But I don't. It just there's not. I mean there are buffs in the meta, but I'm not exactly sure how. I need to read over their passives again before I make too many assumptions. 3 days max offline. Yeah, if they're more than 3 days offline, I typically will replace them at that point. We could go for the Bond combo. Alright, never mind. Get back to your friend request in 5 to 7 business days. Yeah, I have to have a full business week before I can take anything into account. Got both of them in 150 gems and 1 red Escanor. Nice. Both in 150 is really good, though, so congrats on that, my friend. AoE team recommended for this? Yeah, honestly, having to use single targets is probably not the greatest, but I don't know, I'm not that worried about it. He's just so niche, it's a huge L for Aaron, to be honest. Yeah, I'm assuming that the reason why they did it like this is because they have a plan for it in the near future. Like I don't know. I would imagine maybe one of the next couple of characters that comes out will either push a different team into the meta, or like they will have buffs in their kit or something like that. But that might be wishful thinking. Don't know for sure. Under 300, I got two new Levi and one Aaron. Nice, that's really good. You guys had way better luck than I did. Going second with humans okay seems quite vulnerable. Humans can be pretty squishy sometimes. Like, I mean, there's just so much like kill potential with teams nowadays that with a team like this and the tier team and the demon team wanting to go second, you should hopefully be able to run CC food and get away with going first with the human team most of the time. But then again, that might be me out of touch and not used to the meta in certain areas, because I do stay in like champ 2 or champ 1 in ungeared, and then I'm always in champ for geared as well. So I mean, I'm kind of towards the top, like in ranks at least. So it's like I do play against a lot of people who have like high box CC and stuff like that sometimes, or just high team CC in general. They don't necessarily have to have high box CC, but I don't know. Is Aaron Nidhogg related? I don't think so, no. I don't think either of the new characters are going to do much for Demonic Beast, unfortunately. Would be nice, but then again, I think they try to stay... Like, I think they try to make sure that collab characters aren't good for Demonic Beasts, so that way people don't have to worry about missing out on them whenever they weren't around for the collab or whatever, so... Yeah. Wow, level 3 Escanor. Gonna do some huge damage here. Throw that away. Bold of you to assume Netmarble plans. That is also very true. Sometimes I do think sometimes that I give them too much credit almost. Like I'm like, hey, they developed the game. They obviously have some sort of plan in place for this or whatever, and then they just do stupid stuff sometimes. So who knows? I really I don't know what's going on in the hive mind that is Netmarble headquarters over there, but sometimes it is baffling to see the results. New meta that's not demon don't make me laugh. That's very true. Demons stay on top. Cannot convince Netmarble to keep the demons out of the meta for more than a week. Actually, kind of insane. It's a little bit longer than I thought it would be, but it's all right. We just need to make sure that we at least get to 2 relics. The Titan run, yeah, the Titan's run really funny. I wonder if double AoE would kill, but I'm kind of doubting, so I'm going to go with single targets instead. My box CC is now 5.9 mil after 6 months of playing this game. Started on the Mael banner since I lost my old account. Aw, dang. Sorry to hear you lost your account. That's pretty good progress, though, honestly. Aw, that's unfortunate. I may need... Well, I mean, I can't at this point, but maybe should have should have put on AoE units at this point. That's alright, though. Do you remember the first time this collab came? We could farm bluestones, like a lot of bluestones. Yeah, so JP could, if I'm not mistaken, whenever they finally like brought the collab over to global, it was like you could farm, I think it was like the last stage or something like that. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but yeah, you could like farm mats from it, and then they changed it for global, and people were like super upset about it, which it was kind of a scumbag move to change it like that, but I don't know. I don't really farm, like, well, I mean, maybe back then I probably needed to farm it, but I don't really remember. I just kind of I just play the game, man. I don't know. I just take what I can get. I try not to be too upset about weird decisions they make, but sometimes they are a little unwarranted, maybe. Then they made Summer Margaret, which is a seasonal unit. That's why Mikasa got shafted, because they said relics can't work in the Demonic Beast. Yeah, I don't really know what the deal with that is. Which, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I think they just try to make sure that the collab characters aren't going to be good for them, so that way people don't miss out on them in the future. Netmarble plan, money, 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 money. That's also true. I mean, if I was a businessman, and if I had a gacha game that was making me $6 million a month, I'd probably be, focused on the money as well. It is what it is. corporate greed. Demons have been the meta since Blue Demon Melee. Well, I mean, there's times where the demons were definitely not meta. Like Purgatory Bond, whenever he came out, like it was literally all Purgatory Bond for like so long. But I mean, yeah, there's always been some sort of like demon meta from time to time at the very least. But lately, it's just been like nothing but demon meta. It's like actually kind of crazy how much they've been like updating the team consistently to make sure it stays in rotation. It's kind of crazy actually. Escanor versus the Rumbling from AOT, who wins? I'm not caught up on the show. I had one of my friends explain the Rumbling to me the other day, and it sounds pretty crazy, but at the same time, I really like. I'd need to see it in the show to like get a good understanding of how it actually works and how strong it is. Because I don't know, I don't really want to talk about spoilers or anything like that, just in case you haven't seen it like I haven't. But yeah, I don't know. It seems good, strong, crazy, all of the above. But I don't know. I feel like that's a weird thing that anime fans do a lot, where they're always like, you know, who would win in a fight, this anime character or that anime character? And I mean, realistically, most of the time, I think animes have such vastly different power scaling than each other that it would be like almost impossible to try to actually pit some of these characters against each other. Or, like, it would just be incredibly one-sided, because, like, you know, some animes, like, power scale so much more exponentially than the other ones do. So, I mean, I don't know. Most of the time, I feel like it wouldn't even be a competition for most characters, but, I don't know. That seems to be something that a lot of anime fans like to do, is theorize who would win in, you know, X scenario, or whatever the case may be. No Cat Escanor would lose to the Rumbling. Okay. All right, I'll take your word for that then. Demon's got too much Purgatory Melee and Demon King Cleanse, everything while getting above. Yeah, I really don't understand like why there's so many other teams in the game that could be fleshed out and sort of like brought up to par to help like balance things out, and they only want to do like one or two teams at a time. It's so weird. I thought that last hit was going to be more. Keeps updating the demon team, but only releases Meliodas and Zeldris to keep the team afloat. That is very true. There's not, I mean, there's so many different Melies that you can make because he's like the main character, I guess. And then Zeldris is like a fan favorite, I guess. Estarossa, I think, has a pretty decent fan base behind him as well, but he doesn't have like that many variants or whatever. I mean, Zeldris really doesn't have that many variants either, but he at least has more than Estarossa does, so I guess that's why they tend to try to like gravitate towards making him crazier, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. It really is like one or two units that sort of like just get recycled with brand new units to sort of update the teams a lot of the times, which is kind of weird too, because it sometimes makes the teams a lot harder to plan around, because then it makes an old character that could have been good on the team obsolete, or like it replaces somebody. Like Ominous Nebula Zeldris probably could have stayed in the meta for a while if they hadn't have made DK Zeldris, because, you know, now you can't run them together or anything like that. Kind of a weird scenario there. Thought you seen it? No, it's all good. I don't really... I already know, like, a lot of spoilers and stuff like that from the show itself. I don't really care about the spoilers or anything like that, but just for other people, just in case. I like to not spoil it in case they don't want to be spoiled, you know? This is probably the coolest Titan you've ever seen. He's got the high top. He's got the sick cut. What team is good for the new Colossal Titan? I mean, from my understanding, humans do very well. So, all right, there's our first collab box. I think I'm gonna go ahead, since we're so close to the end already. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off, and then we'll do some Colossal Titans to grab enough from the exchange shop. DK needs a holy relic. You're crazy. You are smoking crack right now. You're actually you're actually high right now. I don't know what to tell you. Demon King is just a go Go get unit. Man has an infect, buff removal, self rank up, damage cap, provides buffs to demon allies, and he buffs up if those buffs are removed. We did not need Demon King. He is incredibly strong. I'm really hoping that they make a like a new goddess character that will counter DK, and like so that way whatever the new character is will deal with buffs, and then with the buffs, Aaron could be a little bit more usable, and then they'll counter Demon King, and then if you want to counter the new Angel or whatever, whoever it ends up being, I should use a different card, then you can use like maybe Aaron or the human team or whatever, like, because I mean, Escanor removes buffs, I don't know, it just, they could balance the meta out pretty easily if they would actually focus on a decent like setup and try to like rotate another team into the meta, but I don't know, they don't typically seem to like doing that for whatever reason. Very unfortunate, very bad for the game, like PvP's health. Like PvP gets very tedious and annoying sometimes, and I think it really bogs people down from time to time, which is unfortunate. Make things absolutely worse, the next festival may be True Magic Melee, so more demons. I kind of doubt it. I think they'll end up saving the next Melee for New Year's. I don't know exactly who the next festival could be, but it's not going to be too far away, so I mean, we'll definitely have to wait and see, but I think typically they try to wait and do big Melee drops on New Year's each year, so not too sure just yet. Estarossa has 3 variants. Zeldris has 5 variants, yes, including DK, since he is using Zeldris' body. And God knows how many melee variations there are. Yeah, no, I really wish we would get the old school, like, actual Berserk Meliodas. Not Assault Mode, but, like, the old school one where he has, like, he almost has, like, the Derriere Claw attack that he uses. It's really, really cool looking. I really like that melee from Season 1. Back when Melee was mysterious and cool, but now he's just a lame old pervert. Unfortunate. Narabasta, maybe. I really want Narabasta as a unit as well. Like, I think that she could be kind of cool. Like, I don't know what they would do for her moves or anything like that, but as long as they made her at least somewhat decent, then it could be fine. But, yeah, I don't know. They don't seem to really want to put a Narabasta unit in for whatever reason. And they're so bad about, like, once it's past the mark and, like, the character isn't relevant in the story anymore, like, they just don't go back and revisit characters anymore. It's very unfortunate. DK needs a buff? Nah, he don't. I think Counter Estarossa would be a great LR because he was so damn fun to play. They also need to give him a relic, so that's a great idea. Yeah, it seems like, I mean, if they do characters like they did with Melee, then they could just drop a Holy Relic and an LR in the same sort of update, and that could be kind of cool. But I'm not exactly sure when they're planning on moving past, like, the first, like, couple of sins or whatever. We'll have to see what the next LR is to see if it continues on with, like, the 7 deadly sins, like, sort of cycle, or, like, if they're gonna, I don't know. There's a lot of characters that need LRs for sure, but I'm not sure what sort of lineup they're planning on doing, like, going forward. If they have, like, a plan or, like, a specific pattern that they want to sort of, like, follow or anything like that. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see. Didn't we get these from... Didn't we get these from this? Imperial Report on Titans. Did we not? What? Why not? Why I not have these? You have to claim the rewards? Need to farm those? I thought we got them from the thingy, though. Like, are these not what we're getting? Oh, you have to... Oh, I see. You have to actually, like, farm the stage to get them. Second stage. Gotcha. Yeah, I was kind of looking at that. I was wondering if... I noticed that some of these had 2 stages when I was moving on after completing 1. That's okay, then. So I wasn't actually farming these. Or, like, I wasn't actually getting these from the initial run. Gotcha. Some genius predicted we would get blue blue Deanne as LR. I wonder who that is. He sounds like a smart guy. I really commend his detective skills for that one. Because honestly, I mean, I kind of have the same thought, but I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to be that guy. So who knows? I guess. Oh, you get more from the later stages, so I guess it would be better to just do the last one over and over again. Blue Tian is the only unit worth my LR coins. True. The Christmas, this Christmas, the amazing Grey Road will dissolve, or dissolving action. Call now and we can throw in a holy relic completely free. If they ever release Grey Road, I legit think that the community would just not even know what to do with it. It would probably end up being one of those scenarios where the character finally comes out and then people are like, wow, that's so cool. I'm really glad we got the character. And then just immediately not care about the character anymore. Unless they're like actually really good unit, then like people will just be like, oh, finally we got the character, and then just immediately like move on and not care about it anymore. Like I really think that's what's gonna happen. Because like, I mean, Grey Road's pretty cool and all, but I mean, not in the show for very long. I don't think anybody's like, wow, my favorite commandment from the 7 deadly sins is Grey Road. Like I don't know many people who really like Grey Road that much. Like obviously for like character's sake it would be cool to have one in the game, but I I don't know, man. I'll do one more of these and then we'll try to do a little bit of the Colossal Titan maybe. I don't know how many I'm gonna need to do of Colossal Titan to get the Holy Relic materials that I need, or the exchange shop materials for the Holy Relic though. What gear for the new Levi and Aaron? I would recommend attack crit for both of them. Which is the best LR unit at the moment. I think that I like Melee more because he's a little bit more versatile and you can use him on whatever team you want. But Escanor does hit really hard, but unfortunately you have to have a full human team to be able to run him, which is unfortunate. So, oh, I didn't even get... Can you only get so many of those a day? Oh, I think you can, because you can only run this 3 times a day or whatever. Or maybe you can just only get 90 of those a day. I'm not 100% sure how this works. Alright, we're just going to invite a whole bunch of random people. There's King. He was waiting. I knew it. Alright, and then while we wait for people to join, I need to put a team together. Do event 2. I assume humans are going to be best here. So let's go for... I know that there's a strat people are doing with Transcendent Bond, where you can kind of just like rush ult and then like obliterate the boss. But I don't have a high duped bond, so I don't think I'm going to be able to pull that off, unfortunately. Easton won't really work well here. Is there another decent human backliner? I don't really think that there is. Like, I mean, I can't use him because I've got Bond on the team. Human backliner. Unfortunately, I don't have her relic yet, so I can't use her just yet. Green Arthur. I guess I could use Green Arthur. I can't use Nanashi because I have to have a full human team for Escanor to work. I kind of want to put Kizuna on. Almost. Let's do Kizuna instead of Bond, and then we'll throw Ragnarok Bond in the back. I think that could work. Where's my Bond? I'm probably scrolling past him. Okay. That should work hopefully a little bit better, maybe? Definitely want to put Sariel on her. I think I can keep that on since I'm going to boost attack-related stats with keys enough. I could throw this as a link on, maybe. Bruh, is nobody wanting to play this game mode already? Blue Monspeet next. I would like to see a new Monspeet, to be honest. That could be really cool, honestly. I like Monspeet as a character, too. So I would really like to see some of the commandments that haven't gotten their third unit yet would be really, really cool. But I'm not 100% sure how that's going to go. Do Mikasa her relic? I'm not making her relic right now. If I would have gotten lucky with my boxes and I would have gotten the extra holy relic out of the whatchamacallit, the bingo event, I probably would have made it, to be honest, because I do think it's kind of cool and I do want to try it out, but I don't know, probably better that I focus on the other characters for PvP videos and stuff like that anyway, so it'll be all right. Endura Monspeet. I don't know. I think Endura is one of those like forms that I don't really see us actually getting in the game as a playable character or not, but I guess it's possible. Can I check and see what people are using? Can I not, like, I can't. Can I not look at people's teams? Could you not do that before? I thought you could look at people's teams before. Are demons good for this boss? I'm not 100% sure. I don't really know what's the best. I know that humans do well, of course, just because they have really high single target damage, but I would imagine demons probably wouldn't be too bad. I know that the old school strat for this was to use Assault Melee, I think. You could just basically solo it, which was kind of funny. Endura, Monspeet, and Derriere also are also units we need eventually. Yeah, I think maybe they could pull it off, like nowadays. But I think back in the day, I would never have expected them to do Endura back then. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see, maybe. Ooh, that's really good. I'm gonna push ult and then see about using Escanor's ultimate. Ooh, does Roxy's passive not proc in this? I assume it does, right? Or maybe it's just like so small damage it's not really showing up. Bruh, leave her alone. Oh no, she got attack sealed. Well, that sucks. Increases allies' basic stats. Maybe I go ahead and use that on Escanor for the ultimate then. Why can't I start Titan elimination? You have to have the little tickets or whatever for it. And to get the tickets, you have to farm the stages in Titan Conquest or whatever it's called. Man, that boy's steaming. Kizuna is kind of taking a beating here. I might have to put, I may have to put, whatchamacallit on her. Damn, I need that. Stop! I need to put, Tarmia link on her, maybe. Let's push for Roxy's ultimate, I guess. Escanor gets no buffs, yeah. My Eternal Flame stacks might be helping a bit, though. I think Roxy's probably a bad call here. It doesn't really seem like Roxy's doing a whole lot for me here. Shoo-wee. I think King just 6-6 ulted him, if I'm not mistaken. Or if I'm not mistaken, yeah. You have no 6-6 bond? No, my bond's 1-6. Yeah, I seen that coming. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, that's the strat. That's the strat. Hey, that's fine with me. It gets it over with faster. I don't care if I'm first place or not. Y'all can just rejoin. We can do this 2 more times if you're willing. Just woke up channeling my my best Nagato. There you go. Demon King best unit for this. You think so? I think if you have a 6/6 bond, the human team goes crazy on this. Dang, we got Ingalls in this time. Jose, you were just a tad late, unfortunately. Actually, let me change that. Let me change. I don't know who the best backliner would be. Because I don't think Death Pierce is going to help basically at all. We got to go Hauser for the basic stats. Hauser basic stat increase is slept on. Let's go for Tarmiel link on this. That lowered my CC quite a bit, actually. Does the Esta ult rush also work? I'm not too sure on that one. My 5/6 Bond is finally useful in PvE. There you go, there you go. Saw Bond do 14 million once. Yeah, dude, his ultimate is actually so cracked. It's insanely good. Like, high-leveled ultimate on Bond is, like, way powerful. The power strike plus, like, all of the stacks and stuff you get from it is crazy. Use AOT units. I could. I don't have the relics yet, though. Use Arthur for cleanse. Ooh, Arthur for cleanse could actually be kind of nice. So I need to make sure that I pop this turn 1 then, because that did not go very well last time. Let's go ahead and Bond combo, maybe. Luckily, I can guarantee crits with Bond, right? Because I do put the debuff on, right? I do. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, King must be just going straight for setup then. Because I think the idea behind it is that you use the first turn to like move cards, and then the second turn you use the cards, and then on the last turn you pop keys and buffs, I think, and then ult. Ooh, I could actually renew my buff there. I think we'll keep it for this turn then. Let's go ahead and ignite. Do it like this. Hate you need to pray for an extra keys in a card. Oh yeah, that's true, because if you can't merge because she's the one getting attack sealed, it kind of screws it up. No, not the cleanse. Oh, he didn't cleanse, actually. Nice. My God. Escanor didn't even get phased by that, basically. Okay, he doesn't... Okay, I think I'm actually in a decent spot here. Wait, is that 52? No, okay, that was 5 million. I thought that was 52 million at first, and I was like, whoa. It's so far ahead. It's so crazy. It's literally the whole health bar is gone at that point. It's actually so insane. Wish me luck right now summoning for Roxy. Oh no. I can't believe so many of you guys are summoning just for Roxy. It's actually kind of insane. You guys are crazy. Unfeatured rates are not good. I don't know why you would put yourself through that torture, but best of luck, Baxter. I hope you pull her, because, you know, the odds are bad. What's King using? So he's using, if I'm not mistaken, it's the... I don't know what the backline unit is for it, but it's... I think you use Kyo, and then Bon, and then Kizuna, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's the one that I've seen people using on Twitter. You just have to have a 6/6 Bon for his ultimate. Wonder how much my 6/6 Roxy's ult would do. Probably not as much, since she isn't a festival. Well, he seems to have really high like crit resistance as well. Like, it's really hard to crit. So I don't know. I mean, I assume because she has a Sever ultimate, it would do okay with a crit. But even then, I still don't think it's going to be that much, because I thought Escanor's ultimate was going to do way more than it actually does, and it's not doing nearly as much as I was hoping for. So Roxy being a little bit older than Escanor, and definitely not as crazy because she's not LR, doesn't make me think that it would do very well. There we go. Under Leon, my man. Got 3 Escanor animations, each after, or one after another, and then Lost Vein got them all. Nice! All in 300 gems. That's super good. Congrats on that, man. That's good to hear. Need Roxy as well. Feels bad. Yeah, I mean, I understand that this is like a, you know, if you already want to summon for AOT, then sure, but like just summoning on this banner for Roxy is crazy to me. That's an insane move. Why isn't Tony joining? Nala is so delayed it's full time. I try to join. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, man. I have it on like low latency or whatever, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I have it on ultra low latency. I don't know if my internet is just bad, but I try my best. I do what I can. Old Levi hit 1 mil with a single target. Really? That's crazy. I assume the old, or are the AOT units boosted for this game mode? Like, do they do more damage or whatever? Wonder if you get the 1 ultimate animation and a 2 new unit banner. Would you get both units? I don't think so. I don't think you can get the 1 ultimate animation without having him in the banner. I think. Right? Isn't that right? Alright, doesn't matter what you do this turn, boys. King's gonna mop them up. I think. Wait, this is turn 2, maybe. So maybe it's next turn? I can't remember. I think it's this turn. I think he overtakes me here. Bond does really good damage, though. Like, even without his ultimate. You get 300% more damage. Oh, okay, that makes sense, then. I can't go for debuff immunity and the combo same turn. Actually, this cleanses, I think, if I upgrade. Yeah, I thought so. New Levi, okay? Are you asking me or are you telling me? I'm not sure on that one. I think that he's okay. There it is, big damage. 4 million. Way less this time. I'm actually very disappointed in you guys. Wow. Like, I know I'm playing old traditional style, but man, you guys only 7 million, King. Come on, bro. Get with it, man. Mikasa sub might be insane. I think, from my understanding, I don't know if you have to have it for this strat, but I think it definitely helps. So if you can run Mikasa in the back, it works pretty well. Well, there's mine done. Let me open up these relic boxes really quick, and we will make some showcases on these boys. Also need to feed the dupes to that mono, if I'm not mistaken. She was 2-6, so now she's 4-6. Wow. Just hit a crisp 12k damage with old Levi. Shoo-wee! Now that's sick. That's awesome. Them's the numbers that I'm used to Levi hitting. Alright, so let's go for both of the new characters, of course. Go ahead and craft the relics. And then I need to read over them before we hop in, because I want to read them on global for sure. Big pipe man Levi. Tony, give me your colossal runs. You're cheating, man. You're cheating. You can only do 3 a day. You're cheating. Okay, so Aaron has Crush card. Times 2 times damage and 2 times crit damage increase against debuffed enemies. Okay. And then increases defense or decreases defense related stats of one enemy by 20% for 2 turns and inflicts damage equal to 200%. Okay. Ultimate is Spike. Passive is for every giant or human ally participating in the battle increases the hero's basic stats by 10%. The hero is given the additional race giant is affected by giant unique abilities and heals giant allies that have taken damage during the enemy's turn for 10% of their max HP at the start of the ally's turn. When the hero attacks an enemy, every buff applied to the enemy increases the hero's damage dealt by 30%. When an ally with an attribute advantage uses a skill to attack the enemy, that ally's attack related stats are increased by 20%. So you want to attack buffed units with type advantage. So that's very interesting. How do you have all that gold? Gold farming is super easy in this game. It's always, they don't even do half stamina for it anymore because it's always kind of half stamina. You just farm the gold stage whenever you have extra stamina pots laying around. Not too difficult. When a human or giant ally uses a single target attack, it ignores 30% of the enemy's crit resistance. Okay. Okay. Levi increases the hero's crit chance by 15% for every debuff applied on all enemies. That's not going to be too hard to max out either with Bond. Applies Mark of Defense on the hero for 2 turns at the start of the battle and increases the hero's pierce rate by 30% for each allied human hero. Additionally, when the hero uses a skill before the skill's activation, 1 buff effect is removed from all enemies, and a Mark of Lethality that lasts 2 turns is applied to the enemies who had a buff effect removed. Increases the hero's crit damage by 40% for each Mark of Lethality applied to enemy heroes. Yeah, so this is only really going to proc 1 time on the demon team. They have got to have something up their sleeve. They have got to be... Like, both of these characters sort of deal with, like, buffs and everything like that. They've got to have something coming out around the corner that applies buffs to the team or something like that. Like, something is about to change in the meta. It has to, or else they just literally made these characters bad for no reason. Like, they're not bad, but, like, they made them too specific, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, so bizarre. He has Sure Kill. Okay, I kind of like that. Sure Kill is 2 times pierce rate increase, 2 times crit damage increase when attacking enemies with Mark of Lethality. Okay. And then he has an Infect card, which is normal, and then pierce rate card as well on the ultimate. Only increases by 15% on level 1. That's actually so bad. Holy. Alright, well, let's hop over to the PvP zone, and we'll see how it goes. Isn't he poor? 287 million is kind of low. It is a little low, I guess. I mean, like, all of the big whales, like, stay around, like, 800 million or whatever, or, like, 600 million or whatever the case may be. But, I mean, realistically, like, I spend a couple million gold a week if I'm just playing casually, doing my normal thing. So, I mean, this is more than enough gold to get me through anything that they throw at me during the collab, so it's not really that big of a deal. More than enough gold. Let's use Aaron first, I guess. So let's throw old man Bun in the team. I think what we're gonna do is attribute advantage. I think I want to use him, Deanne, because he can use giants as well. And then probably Transcendent Bond on a team. It's not like anything super original by any means, but I think that's a pretty decent setup. And then we can run... Who do we run in the back for this? We could run Easton, but if we kill with Deanne, which she's going to be tanking, so I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Rank 1 Levi does 500k, no relic. Dang, that's kind of funny. I guess we just go Zeldris, right? Because of all of the bond buffs. Yeah, Thunder. Good call. Who are his links? We could go for crit chance, I guess, with the Merlin. And then Bond guarantees crits, so I think Sariel's always best for him. Tarmiel for the DN. And then I don't know if it would be better to run Droll or not, because I actually get more HP. I think it would be okay. So this is looking pretty normal. Unfortunately, even though like I don't have costumes and everything, I do have Holy Relic on Deanne, which might be a little bit more. Like it might be a kind of a tough sell to say like, hey, this is free to play, but I mean, obviously I'm not free to play. Is this the same knowledge as in Ark? Not sure. I don't Ark the video game. I've played Ark before, but I don't really play Ark, so probably not. Farm gold, farm gear, get blue stones, upgrade gear, 1 gem. Made a whopping 10 gems at the end of the day. There you go. How's the luck on summons? Not too great. We were able to pull enough old AOT units to where I just traded for the new Aaron, and then I pulled Levi off the guaranteed. So we didn't pull any of the new characters off of the actual summons themselves. So I wasn't super good with them, but I mean, hey, we at least we got both the characters in one rotation, so I can't complain too much. So it is what it is. Who to pull? If you're gonna choose between either of the 2 new characters, I would probably pick Levi. Hard pass. You can skip this collab if you don't like the characters or if you're not running humans. Want Mikasa to use as a sub? I think that she's actually a pretty good sub slot. So I mean, you guys can knock on her being a PvE unit all you want, but until I get my hands on her, I'm not gonna trash talk her. But either way, I'm gonna record this as a showcase, so I can actually upload it for in the morning, so I can have videos and stuff ready, and then I can actually focus on making more videos tomorrow. So we're gonna record. You guys will be on the YouTube video, so behave. Alrighty, so we're live on stream, and we are doing some PvP with the brand new Aaron. This is the team that I have sort of picked for the first showcase. We are doing this with no additional costumes. I have went ahead and maxed out his regular costumes because this is going to be basically the best you can do as a free-to-play. I asked the chat if I could buy the SSR outfits for the characters, which honestly, Aaron's are going to be locked behind the bingo event anyway, so it's not like I can get his right now, but they told me to wait for Levi's, so I'm going to also do his showcase after this one. Not sure exactly what times they're going to be going out during the day or anything like that, but I won't have his costumes either. So the only thing that might make this a little bit less like free-to-play friendly is that I do have the Deanne relic, but you can obviously just use a full human team if you really wanted to. I just think it's kind of cool that Aaron does actually work with giants a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna hop in. We're gonna see how it goes. Let me read off the character's skills and everything like that for you, if possible. I forget that Grand Cross database has not updated anytime recently. Let me grab this. We are going first. I might have to. I'll look at the skills and everything afterwards, but all you got to know is that his debuff card lowers defense-related stats, and that his regular card is a crush card, which is 2 times damage, 2 times crit damage against debuffed enemies. So we're gonna throw this up. I think we are going to maybe do something like this. The thing with Aaron, though, is that he gets an increase in attack-related stats if you attack a type advantage unit. So if I attack red characters, so he's really meant to be fighting Tyr, for example. But unfortunately, demons are like the top of the meta. We might end up getting lucky and fighting a Tyr team. Don't know for sure, obviously, but it's not really just like up to you on who you fight in the PvP meta. So unless they do something to sort of make Tyr a little bit more relevant, or they come out with a new character in the future that has a red unit and does stuff with buffs, because this character does 30% more damage depending on how many buffs are on the character. It's a little bit of a weird weird time to drop a character that's so specific like this. So I'm not really sure why they decided to do this. I have completely thrown this game, unfortunately, because I went for I didn't realize. I figured he was just going to have the Tarmia link on DK there, but I completely didn't check. So he's about to pop stats, and we're going to get probably demolished if I had to guess, but we'll see how it goes. We get Bond Combo. Okay. Very interesting set of cards. Maybe best case scenario, he doesn't kill Aaron here, but I'm not too sure. That was his true magic attack. He's using the AoE here. He is using one DK card, though. Let me see this. Oh, it's the AoE. Okay. Not that... Okay. I mean, we do have good damage reduction with this team, actually. He doesn't have any buffs on, which is very, very bad. Here's... he's going to draw the... I kind of have to go for melee, unfortunately. We'll go for melee, I guess, but he's popped stats. He's going to be able to single target me really hard. So, boom. Okay, 30k is not great. He doesn't have any buffs or anything like that. Level 3, 182 on a level 3, realistically, is not great. Like, I mean, we're in ungeared, sure, but brand new unit. I mean, I don't have costumes, but probably not. Like, that's not very impressive. So, is what it is. Yeah, definitely a bot. I think you're right, Lonnie. Either way, we're gonna go for... I guess we should lower defense-related stats, and then we can bond combo to try to get rid of DK here, because he doesn't have Tarmia Link on. So I have actually seen the defense-related stat lower card do some really good damage, but the problem is like DK and Purg Melee are both dark characters, so you know you're not going to be able to get use out of the whole like type advantage thing with the passive or anything like that. So I don't know, just very, very weird to release this character right now with the meta being the way it is. I can only assume they're trying to bait people or like make people wish they had summoned after the fact. I really don't know. Here is a 1/6 ultimate on a Demon Cusack. I've seen a 6/6 ultimate not kill, so I wasn't expecting that too. Either way, let's go ahead and get into another one. It's not very Sasageo of you, Aaron. Isn't that like his like catchphrase? I'm not really sure what that even means, but doesn't I assume he says that in the show quite a bit. 80k. Yeah, his ult out of the two is probably the weaker one. Alrighty, we got pretty much an instant load in here. This is okay, actually good CC. This might be a real player. But this team also doesn't deal too much with buffs. The thing about this team, though, is that I can... Hello? Oh my god. He loaded in so fast, but the latency is terrible. Holy. The thing with Lost Vein is that I can force him to sort of rank up cards. Oh, so close. No. We don't have, because we don't have Levi on the team, we don't have an infect, which is kind of bad. Luckily, I mean, we'll still be able to crit. I don't know if we're going to be able to kill her or not, to be honest. Crush card. It will be type advantage, but she doesn't have buffs or anything. So, might be a tough sell here. I was really hoping that would kill, and then we could focus on... Oh, that's not even Lost Vein. I'm stupid. That's okay. I was gonna say if it was Lost Vein, we could crit him, rank him up. He would gain attack-related stats, and then we could use that as the buffs to give us more damage with Aaron. But unfortunately, that is Purgatory Melee, so not the one we need. So let's go ahead and try this. I'm not 100% sure how this is gonna go, but so boom. 44k, okay. These are all crits because of the mark. Can this kill? Oh, okay, 153 is not bad. The type advantage, I think, really makes a difference. So, I mean, if Lost Vein was on the team, Lost Vein would probably be taking a lot of extra damage from it. Not 100% sold on that, of course, because I mean, like I said, there's a lot of light and dark characters now. All of these characters are light or dark, actually. So, yeah, a little bit of a weird one. Not ideal, I think, in the current meta space, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, we be tanking those. Okay, he disables himself, which is good because he just pulled his ultimate. I could... Dude, okay, so actually something noteworthy is this right here. His holy relic, or no, his passive is actually giant allies that have taken damage during the enemy's turn for they heal for 10% of their max HP. No! I was gonna go for my ultimate with Deanne. That was my fault. I was reading, of course. But either way, it's actually keeping Deanne alive quite well. So, I mean, I guess that's something noteworthy. But I don't know if that's really like super worth mentioning. That's the biggest reason why I think that they might be trying to flesh out the giant team right now, is that, you know, he helps keep giants alive a little bit. He helps them ignore crit resistance a little bit with his holy relic. I don't know. There's a couple of things that kind of lead me to believe that giants might be on the uptrend here. But obviously, well, I knew that was a real player because the latency was so bad. But holy, I don't know where that guy was at, but connection was not good. For Aaron, which gear are you making? So I have him on attack crit for whenever I do use him with gear. I made attack crit for both him and Levi. Bond refusing to do the move. How'd the pulls go? They weren't great, to be honest. I pulled 3 copies of the old characters, so I just traded those for the Aaron, and then I pulled Levi off the guaranteed. So we actually didn't pull any of the new characters, unfortunately. We had to go for the old tried and true guaranteed into the coin shop. We're gonna try to go for this like we did last time. If last time was any sort of decent tell, then it's probably not gonna go great. That looks like pretty good damage though. Here's hoping. There we go. That's what I'm used to. Plus, he has Lost Vein on the team, so we're gonna attack into him. We're gonna rank him up. We're gonna hit him with the whap, the old crush card. The I Hated You is the title of that. I know it's behind my camera, unfortunately, but yeah, I actually have a pretty decent hand here. I can go. Well, I could maybe. Do I? I don't know if I really push the ultimate on it. I guess I could. This shouldn't kill. He shouldn't be able to get through me here. I think I'm okay. The wow. I didn't mean to say it like that. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so he disables his bond. I think we have a decent chance here. We're gonna go for this. Lower his defense by 30% for 2 turns, and then we're gonna hit him with the level 2 crush card. And this maybe kills. We have type advantage, so he gets extra attack related stats for his, and he now has a buff, so he does 30% extra damage. Just know that when you get his SSR costumes, he might have killed there. If you buy his costumes, he probably killed there. Free to play, he did not kill there. Like hardcore free to play. Like, obviously, you'll be able to get his SSR costumes for free if you pull the character. Okay, we actually tanked that. I'm kind of surprised by that, genuinely. So, okay. He still has his defense-related stat lower. I think what we're going to do is... I really doubt this kills. We're going to go for it either way, and then we're going to bond combo. So here's the ultimate again. I really didn't think I was going to be getting ultimate with him that much. It ain't it. It ain't it, Chief. It ain't it. Okay. So, I mean, we killed Lost Vein. Just barely, actually, though. That was a little on the kind of side. You know what I mean? We have an Infect on. He can use 2 cards here. He's going to kill the Bon off. I can level 3 with Aaron, but is that going to be worth it? I don't know. We have a lot of debuffs on as well. I really want to lower his attack-related stats, but I think the level 3 is way more worth using. I mean, oh well. I mean, we can't do anything about it. 15k? 15k! A level 3 card! And he does 15,000 damage, baby. Why did they make him so specific? Light character, you know, he doesn't have any type advantage, so he's not gaining attack-related stats. He doesn't have any buffs on, so he's not gaining any sort of extra damage dealt. Holy man, I can't. I can't. That's so bad. Oh my god. Oh lord. Oh god. Ain't got nothing on old Levi. That is right. Holy. Man is hot trash. I don't know, man. Like, I mean, the thing is, when you do use him correctly, and you actually get, you know, his passive and everything to work how it's supposed to, it's pretty good. Like, it actually does pretty well. Lost Vein, of course, like during that last match, Lost Vein has a lot of like defense-related stats and everything like that. Like he's an LR, so he's just got really high stats in general. So it's kind of a tough sell to be like, oh, he didn't kill Lost Vein, but you know, Lost Vein has got some good stats on him nonetheless. I don't know. I'm trying to like cope and rationalize this in my head somehow. But yeah, they just made him way too specific. Like having to fight type advantage, having to fight buffs, like that, those two things already are incredibly niche. So it's not good. I don't know, man. Not using the ult to finish the match is mega disrespectful. Oh, the bomb? Or what are you talking about? Like the last guy? The bomb? Okay, so... I think I pushed for my Bond's ultimate here. Let's actually lower his attack related. Do it like this. Because I need to get a little bit of card space as well. 23k on that. I actually don't think I kill. Oh, okay. Never mind. I kill. The guaranteed crits really helped me there. Get ultimate. We still have taunt up during his turn. Will I get another taunt? I don't. 1/6 Bond is obviously not very good. Green Arthur in the back is a little interesting. I think he's pushing... Okay, he doesn't actually push for his ultimate. He's going to disable his Bond here. So I guess I could... I guess I need to worry about his Bond the most. I mean, he's not doing anything with Levi right now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That leads me to believe Levi's not like a really big threat at this current moment. Let's go ahead and level 2 defense-related stat lower. Okay. I mean, that was fair enough, I guess. I don't know. Humans just might not be where it's at. Like, I like humans, but man. This is post-buff Aaron. JP had him even worse when they got him first. Yeah, that's true. I mean, they didn't, like, buff too much, but yeah, you're right. He was technically, like, a bit worse than this. There we go. Alrighty. This is like worst case scenario for me. Well, I mean, maybe not. I mean, I guess not having. Oh my god, he's got big ultimate energy here. Holy, this is gonna be really bad. We get rid of the Deanne. If we get lucky, we can get an ult removal. Aaron's not going to be able to do a whole lot of anything here, unfortunately, because we have a light unit, a dark unit. They don't deal with buffs at all, so that's bad. If I can get another bond combo, maybe that could be pretty decent. He can literally push both ults, though. So I would need to kill Melly and put him into Final Flame, but that is probably not happening. Yeah. Typical, typical, typical. I didn't pull any Deanne cards either. Yikes. I guess I just checked the ults here, though. Okay, 6/6 and 5/6. Very cool. Let's go for this. I mean, Escanor is going to be able to wipe me either way, but true magic on Melly would be way too much to deal with. That would have been really nice if that would have killed, but oh well. Here's hoping, I guess, that the amount of damage reduction I have will be decent, but I doubt it's enough to tank an entire Escanor. Obviously, this is not a decent match to really showcase Aaron at all. I mean, I feel like it just ends up becoming me relying on Bond, but I mean, what am I gonna do, really? Okay, so he hits with the single target first. That buffs, or that actually procs part of his passive. Okay. All right. We might be getting somewhere. Maybe. I kind of wish he would have... Dude, if he would have buffed, like put on the shield with Merlin, shoot, we'd be doing mad damage right now. So crazy. Okay, so we're going to go for this, I guess. Eska fell off. True. Escanor is old news. Oh my god. Oh, 246k on a Merlin. He's cracked. You must summon. I don't know, man. It's... Like, I mean, I've seen the JP showcases and everything, and I was like, yeah, like, he looks pretty, you know, not great, but at the end of the day, you know, I was like, maybe I can do something with him, I don't know. It's just, it's rough. It's rough out here. AOT getting it rough out here. They are. Out of curiosity, I mean, you don't have Tarmia Link on, right? Okay. A 1/6 ultimate as well. I mean, he doesn't get hit his ultimate this turn, so I guess I've got that going for me, but 22k 1/6 ultimate. Just woke up. How'd the summons go? They weren't great, but we got both of the characters in one rotation, so it is what it is. Yikes. That ultimate is not good. Kinda garbage. I mean, I might as well just give this guy the win at this point. Like, I mean, really, what am I going to do? Yeah, his Escanor is just going to be able to whittle me down. It doesn't matter. Unless I just get, like, an insane merge here, which I don't. Then it's all good. We're gonna bow out. Great job, my friend. Ult rushing like a legend. I think we've got one more game. I think we've already done 5 matches. We'll go ahead and throw one more, though. It's fine. Since when we can't use old collab coins to exchange for other collabs? If they're from a different collab, you've never been able to, I don't think. Alrighty, I think this is not our first Demon King. We have a Demon King team, of course. Does have Tarmia Link on, of course. This is for 2 turns. I think what we do here is, I think we go for the setup here. So we lower his defense-related stats for 2 turns. We set up the bond combo. He probably has evasion food on though, right? No evasion food, okay. Probably maybe a bot, I don't know. That's actually pretty good setup. We should hopefully be able to kill him next turn. I don't know, man. Aaron, it's like hard to even like recommend using this character. It really is. Like, I mean, obviously I plan on using him again once I get my costumes and everything like that, and I think we'll do a showcase on Gon's account where he has, you know, 16 million box CC or whatever, and he'll have the character completely maxed out. But obviously that's like a whole different story, of course. Like, this is like, I don't know, this is like maybe the average Aaron showcase almost. It's just, hoo-wee, it is quite the yikes. Let's go for this. I figured that wasn't going to do great, so I wanted to make sure that I used this at the very least, just so that way we could make sure he's below damage cap. Okay, so we get rid of Demon King before he pops stats, so that's good. He's about to encroach Deanne, unfortunately, so probably lose Deanne this turn. Ragnarok Bond in the back, haven't seen that in a while, actually. Not too sure, man. It's just not not what I mean, like, realistically, like, I love the idea behind the unit. He's very interesting, and I like the fact that, like, you know, when you go up against a red unit, like I said, you're never going to be able to pick who you go up against, so, like, me needing to go up against Tyr, complete luck of the draw. There's not anything I can do about that. So that really sucks, but when it comes down to it, you know, if I do end up going up against a red character with buffs, you know, he's probably going to be able to do very well, or at least like pretty good, not maybe like very well, but he should hopefully be able to do some stuff. But man, like, against everybody else, and considering the meta is the way that it is right now, it's just not it, man. It's just not it. So yeah, at least Tyr is off meta. Well, I guess you can call him off meta. Like, I mean, I do see him from time to time. I mean, I guess you're right. I guess technically he is off meta because it's just Demon Kings, man. It's just Demon Kings as far as the eye can see. It's crazy. And then, of course, I get bad luck, and then I let him draw his ultimate here, so. And that's the game, folks. Yeah, I don't know. Aaron, honestly, I mean, at least from the free-to-play perspective, no costumes or anything, looking real bad. Like, real rough. Obviously, very, very, very situational character. Hopefully the meta will shift in the near future, and we will see him maybe get some more use. Don't know for sure at the moment, but that is it for the video. Obviously, if you want to subscribe and come by and hang out next time we do live summons and stuff like that, test out the characters live on stream, feel free to subscribe. That way you can kind of, you know, hang around. We always do live streams whenever the characters drop, the banners drop on Global. So yeah, that is it for Aaron. We will be showcasing Levi next. So stream, don't go anywhere. But for the YouTube audience, video audience, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Okay. So let me buy a couple of tickets, and then we will throw a Levi team together. So, what'd you guys think? Pretty good, right? I'm genuinely kind of baffled at the experience there. It was crazy. Actually crazy. Actually crazy. Alright, so for Levi, Levi definitely wants to be run with Bond because of all of the debuffs and everything. We definitely want to run full humans, I would imagine. Do we just run LRS Escanor, though? I don't know. Not 100% sure on this one. Gotta go now. Enjoy the stream, guys. See you, Kanata. Appreciate you stopping by. If Aaron don't crit it, don't do no damage. Yeah, exactly. Kind of a swing and a miss. Margaret did need her buff upon a release, but still, at least she got an actual buff. I don't know what they gave these units. Knew Aaron is too strong. They should nerf him. God. Escanor Roxy. Well, I think... So, he does stuff with debuffs, if I'm not mistaken. Or his Holy Relic increases the hero's crit chance by 15% for every debuff applied on characters or enemies. So, I think having... Bond is kind of the must-have here. We could go for Roxy on the team, I guess, because I feel like if we do Escanor, it's going to be us relying on Escanor a little bit too much. Plus, if we go with Roxy, some people might not have LR Escanor because LRs are a little bit harder to get, of course, so this actually might end up working out a little bit better. First one anyway, since we got as the days to go on, is of course the free multi. Just my luck, huh? Oh, did you pull something off your free multi, Steve? Green mono. Dude, I did just pull the green monos. All right, either way. We are going to record one more, so get ready for YouTube mode again. Let's do this thing. Alrighty, so we're here with the new green Levi, and we do already, of course, have his Holy Relic and everything ready to go. If you don't know what it does, it increases the hero's crit chance by 15% for every debuff applied on all enemies. His passive is pretty interesting. He puts Mark of Defense on himself, which is plus 80% crit defense, and gives us debuff immunity. And it's for 2 turns at the start of the battle, and increases the hero's pierce rate by 30% for each allied human hero. Additionally, when the hero uses a skill before the skill activation, one buff effect is removed from all enemies, and a mark of lethality that lasts for 2 turns is applied to the enemies who had a buffed effect removed. Increases the hero's crit damage by 40% for each mark of lethality applied to the enemy hero. He has Sure Kill on his first card, which is 2 times pierce rate increase, and then 2 times crit damage when 2 times crit damage increase when attacking an enemy with a mark of lethality. So if we remove a buff from them, it'll do more damage. And then he has an AoE Infect card, which is nice because humans are basically relying on Rudius at the moment for infects. So I think this could be kind of good. And then he has a Pierce Rate card as well. On the ultimate, which unfortunately at level 1 only increases pierce rate by 15%, whereas at level 6 it increases it by 100%. So quite a big improvement there. We are using completely free-to-play cosmetics. I asked the chat earlier, and they said that I should hold off and not even buy the free SSR cost, or they're not free, but the diamonds. SSR costume for him, so we're just going to go in straight with just the ones that he comes with. So we're going to try to keep this as like sort of free-to-play-ish as we possibly can. Obviously, I'm not a free-to-play player or anything like that, but we're going to try to give you a decent idea of how the characters are going to go if you can't buy the costumes, of course. So this is the team that we're going to be running. I didn't want to use Escanor just in case, maybe you don't have Escanor. Obviously, LR characters are a little bit harder to get than just a regular unit. So, relying on LR Escanor. Plus, I feel like if I use LR Escanor, I'm just going to end up using him to deal damage instead of Levi. And I'd like to see what Levi can actually do here. So we're opting for this instead. So we're going to see how it goes. We will end up removing all of their buffs, which will actually give them the mark of lethality here. So let's infect here, set up for, maybe, I guess technically I should bait out the evasion food just in case. So we're going to use this first. was evasion food. Glad I baited that. We're going to put on the infect here, which actually, I mean, for an infect card, I mean, obviously it's not going to do like crazy damage or anything, but pretty good damage overall. We did actually crit there as well, which gave us a nice little bump in damage from the Roxy passive, so that's pretty cool. Demon King, of course, has a damage cap on him, so I'm hoping that we can use his Sure Kill card on someone else. I think maybe we'll try to target Estarossa, so that way we can get rid of the darkness stacks once we get rid of Demon King here. So there is the Infect, or Mark of Death. Luckily, we have debuff immunity on... Yikes, that's a lot of damage. We have debuff immunity on the Levi, so that's good. So let's go ahead and get rid of Demon King here. And then we're going to go for this into the Levi single target card. This will be a type advantage attack on the Estarossa. So I'm expecting something decent here. Obviously, she's really, really low. Still crits, so decent little pop damage there. What's our damage looking like? Okay, 107 into 144 on a level 2. That's not crazy, but I mean, overall, obviously it was enough to kill, and that's what's important. So that's cool. Honestly, the debuff immunity for 2 turns is actually really, really nice for him. I do like that. Unfortunately, he probably kills Bond here. Really close, which kind of sucks because I would love to... Yeah, I'd love to get the combo off on him because Bond is probably my best chance to kill. And now he has his ultimate. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull this off. Ooh, okay. I don't know. I assume that his mark of lethality is definitely gone. So that's unfortunate. I guess it's pretty much the only thing we can do, I guess. So Zeldris card there. He's got as low of damage reduction as we can give him without giving him true magic, but only 52k there. So a little bit unfortunate with our card draw, maybe, or like his card draw, just giving him an ultimate and everything. But this team doesn't have a whole lot of, like, you know, ultimate reduction or anything like that anyway, so it's going to be a little bit of a press for time. I guess maybe we should have went for Melly instead of the Estarossa there, but wanted to try to stop him from putting too many stacks on us. But then again, Melly is kind of the bigger threat, so that might have been on me. We're dropping down to Champ 3, so the matches might be a little bit weird here, but we're going to go ahead and move into the next one. Levi's miles better than Aaron. Yeah, I mean, definitely better. Alrighty, we have another demon team here. Looking pretty standard. Let's go for... This would technically remove the buffs as well, right? I mean, the Infect is really nice to have, so I don't think it's worth wasting it. So we're just going to go for the typical turn 1 here. But I definitely need to try to go for Melly in turn 2, I think. So that way we can try to get some decent use out of that Mark of Lethality there. So same sort of setup that we did last time. That pop damage is going to be kind of nice there. Almost a kill. Well, I mean, he has damage cap, so I don't think there's a chance that I could kill with just an Infect into a Bond card there, but we do get another level 2 Sure Kill card. He has Nanashi in the back. That would have been good for Aaron if I was running Aaron, but even then, it's not like I'm going to have type advantage or anything like that. Does not kill the Roxy off, which is really good for me. I don't know how well we're going to be able to kill Melly off here, but we're going to go for... I hate to use this level 2, but I really want to see the Sure Kill card here, so I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for this. That might be Might be a weird play, but I really want to see Levi's damage. Like, obviously, I could maybe play a little bit better, but it's okay. I'm just kind of testing a little bit here. So, okay, we do crit. So even if we didn't kill with this, which we don't, the Roxy pops passive there. Kind of wish we didn't have to rely on the Roxy passive for that, you know, to have been a kill. It's a little disappointing, I gotta say. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I was, you know, you expect these brand new collab characters to be a little crazier than they are, but I don't know, man. Moving into the next one. Got new Aaron from the first single pull. Dang, single pulls are crazy. I never do singles. Aaron, more longevity, and Levi's similar to a Kid and Reinhardt. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Alrighty. Man, lots of Demon Kings. Which I guess technically this is the team that I want to fight as Levi. Or like with Levi on the team. So I'm not going to hate on it. I mean, we can literally just keep trying to do this sort of like turn one setup. It's really not failing us so far. So there's not really any need to change at the moment. So because it's a bot, there's no evasion food or anything like that. Should be some still pretty good damage out of this. Okay, we did pop at least one crit there, so that's kind of nice. Level 2 Roxy card, so we can maybe use that to kill off the Demon King as long as she survives, and then we'll have that level 2 sure kill card. Sure kill is kind of a weird. I kind of liked it at first, but sure kill just sounds really weird to say, so I'm not actually sure if I like it or not. Okay, so we should be fine. Roxy will still have a pretty decent amount of HP back, or like left. So let's go for this. That'll kill Demon King off, and then we can go ahead and lower the crit chance into hopefully a kill with Levi here. We're getting lucky with like being able to merge this sure kill card into a level 2 each time, so obviously that's going to be a little bit of a variance. Like, we're not always going to be able to hit that, so this might be a little bit skewed on the results, but even then, like, these level 2s aren't doing, like, the most damage you've ever seen. 131's not too bad, of course. Like, I mean, that's still a pretty good chunk. So, I mean, I can't really complain, but it's also, like, a bot. I don't know. I mean, well, I mean, even if it wasn't a bot, like, there wasn't a whole lot he would have been able to do with his hand to prevent me from doing what I just did, so not really that big of a deal. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like terribly impressive, but it's definitely not as bad as Aaron was. So I gotta at least give some props there. I think the problem is, well, I guess technically, so I could use the infect card to remove buff from him, and then I can sure kill him next turn. Maybe. So that removes it, and then actually, I think that ends up killing because we crit the Roxy pops. This shouldn't kill him, I don't think. Does it? Okay. Oh my god, just barely. Okay, it's only a level 1, unfortunately. But we are going to be type advantage, and he should actually have mark of whatever on. Right? Is that what this one is? Yeah, so this one's mark of lethality. Crit resistance is lowered. So we'll just throw this out, and then I don't know, we'll see how much that does. This is type advantage, level 1, does have mark of lethality. 100k. I don't know. Nothing crazy. Boys, I'm not sure about it. I'm just not sure about it, boys. Aaron goes well with Escanor than Levi. You think so? Alrighty, we have a human team, which is pretty cool. I do get to go first. Not sure if he's running evasion food or not. He doesn't have buffs, though. So I think he might be running evasion food. We're going to try this just in case, and then we're going to set up on Escanor, because once we get rid of Escanor, hopefully we can do things a little bit easier. Okay, no evasion food, actually. A little bit surprised by that, to be honest. Put the Infect on. I think the Infect card from him is actually really, really nice. I love a good Infect card now that Tarmia Link is just basically on every single team there is. So that's kind of nice. Level 2 Mark of Lethality. Unfortunately, we don't have any sort of buffs or anything like that to remove with this team, so it's not really helping us at all, which is unfortunate. He knows that we are trying to kill Escanor here, so he is setting up with Bond for ultimate. It would be, I think, a miracle if I was able to kill Bond here, to be honest. Let's go for this, and then I guess this. I don't have much else I could do. I could have maybe used that level 1 Sure Shot kill. Or Sure Shot card. 45k. We do pop the... I need this to crit. Okay, well, I guess I didn't need it to crit, so never mind. Alright, I mean, that's something. that's really something. Okay, actually, mad respect, actually using the Jenna Holy Relic in the back. Crazy. What a mad lad. Unfortunately, Mark of Concentration ends this turn, so I'm not going to be able to do anything with that. He's also pushing ultimate, so he's going to be debuff immune, so that kind of sucks as well. Could I pull this off? I guess technically we go for the exact same thing that we just went for. Unfortunately, Bond doesn't have Mark of Concentration, and the debuff immunity is getting rid of all of the... Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. Okay, I was like, that's more than I was expecting it to be. Because he got debuff immunity, he got rid of all of my attack-related stat lowers as well, so it kind of hurts Bond's passive there. Still really like this Labyrinth costume, by the way. Let's buy one more ticket to make it a 5-match, and then we will end off there, I guess. So let me grab one more. We'll be right back. Bond costume is sick. Yeah, I really like this one, actually. They're really, I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of the Mael one, like, after I got my hands on it. It looked really cool beforehand, but, like, it doesn't really match with any of the other angels, unfortunately. But the Melee one and the Bond one, both are, like, super nice, like, Labyrinth costumes. Labyrinth costumes are actually really cool. Thank God you didn't go more than one rotation. Very true. Very, very true. Alright, so we got the Cheese Master Flex here. Let's go for... Yikes, this one's going to be a tough one, I think. Let's go for this. I think this is a bot. I'm going to try to go for turn 1 setup here. I guess technically I should have saved the AoE here, because if I end up killing... he's gonna pop Malascula passive. I need to pull an AoE to remove that buff. Oh, we're insane! We're cracked! Oh my god! Unfortunately, he's gonna have a lot of stats right here. Might be bad. Oh no, he knows! We live those? Easy live those. Big live those. Not even a problem. So we can remove it again. And then type advantage. Type advantage. Show me the moves, Levi. Show me the moves. Okay. Okay, I mean, that 111 on a level 1 is probably the best we've seen from him so far. Okay, I mean, obviously, okay. Forgot about the Roxy passive there. Okay, so that one actually worked out pretty nicely. Obviously, if he would have been running Evasion Food, it would have been, you know, went a little bit differently. But either way, I think, you know, Levi has the most potential against the Demon King. It's not the greatest potential I've ever seen, of course. It's still not like perfect by any means. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully they change the meta up very soon. Like, hopefully something is coming out soon that will just shake the meta up a little bit and make these characters a little bit more usable, because they are not like what I would call top notch or anything like that. So either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you have not already. If you want to be in, the chat next time we do live summons or anything like that, we typically do, live streams whenever the banners drop on global. As soon as the banner goes live, we try to do summons, and then we mess around with some of the events or maybe some PvP or whatever the case may be. So if you want to be a part of that, feel free to, try to hang out with us next time. But either way, hope you guys have a great day. If you haven't seen the Aaron showcase yet, it is really something. So feel free to go check that out. Should be up by the time this video goes live. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys later. Okay. So that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything else to do right now anyway. I think, I'll obviously buy some costumes and stuff like that, as much as I'm probably going to regret it. I'll buy at least the 2 new characters' costumes. I do want to try to get a costume or 2 for the old characters. I'm not going to like completely max out the old characters, because there would be no point in that, because they didn't really get that big of a stat increase or anything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the live stream. It is already 2 a.m. for me, and I got to render and edit both of these videos and upload them and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here. So hopefully it was fun, enjoyable. I do appreciate you guys stopping by and watching. It's obviously very cool to talk to you guys and stuff like that whenever banners come out and we do live streams. So do appreciate it very much. So if you're new to the channel or anything, you stop by the stream on a whim or something like that, feel free to subscribe. Obviously more videos and showcases and stuff like that coming out later this week. I don't think it's until next week, unfortunately, that we'll get the JP patch notes for the next banner, but very interested to see what comes next, because this one is a little crazy. So either way, you guys have a great night. I do appreciate it. I love you all. I very much love. So